Bitcoin has been continuing to crash towards the downside, but right now is not going to be the time to be getting fooled. I think that this will be a massive Bitcoin trap, so we need to be talking about that exactly. The Bitcoin funding rates are once again flipping negative, which is once again flashing off a buy signal. The Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is once again returning into its neutral territories. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 150 likes? That will be absolutely amazing, and as always, let's have a look into what's at short term. And yes, Bitcoin is still continuing to slowly bleed towards the downside, and this is definitely not very good for Bitcoin, but we are forming this level of support over here, and each and every single time we are hitting this level of support, we are seeing some kind of a bounce for Bitcoin. Right now, once again, we have hit this level of support. We are seeing a slight bounce already, but I do think that we can be seeing a little bit of a further bounce towards the upside. Now, what is going to be very important is that Bitcoin is still trading inside of these falling wedges, but currently, for that short term, we are trading inside of a weekend. So probably during the course of a weekend, we are just going to be consolidating sideways at around that CME close price, which in this case is sitting at that 64.1k level. So yeah, consolidation at around this level is just going to be extremely likely for the course of this weekend. Now then, beginning next week, I do think that we are going to be seeing a massive breakout and a massive trend reversal, because yes, Bitcoin is still creating these falling wedges, and eventually we will need to make this decision if we are either going to be seeing this break towards the upside, or if we are going to be reaching back towards these levels of support, which I've drawn. Alright, if we are going to be seeing a breakdown, I think that we are going to be bouncing off from either one of these levels. Now yeah, a break towards the upside is going to be more likely. This is going to be a bullish biased pattern, and if we are going to be having a look back into its history, and each and every single time, whenever we actually created one of these falling wedges, well, we actually broke out even higher. Now also, in that short term, yes, these Bitcoin funding rates are once again flipping negative, which is meaning that the majority of the Bitcoin traders are actually trying to be shorting the market, and we do know that the majority of the market is usually wrong. So yeah, generally, whenever the Bitcoin funding rates are actually trading negative, it is usually a very good moment to buy. Right now, once again, the Bitcoin funding rates are flipping negative, so that is looking extremely good for Bitcoin. On top of that, also, if we are going to be having a look into where the majority of the Bitcoin liquidity is sitting at, that majority of the Bitcoin liquidity is indeed sitting at the top side. So also, this is looking very good. Bitcoin does tend to go towards the place where that majority of the liquidity is sitting at. Right now, it's sitting at the top side. On top of that, also, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index has just returned towards these neutral territories, of course. Now, honestly, to be honest, I do think that it should be more in kind of the fearful territory, because if I'm just having a look on my Twitter feed, I see a lot more people actually being fearful at these levels. I do not really see people being like in neutral territories. But yeah, typically, whenever this index is going to be lower, it is going to be a better moment to buy Bitcoin, because usually you should be buying the fear. Right now, definitely, I do think that most of the people are fearful with this current Bitcoin dump. So yeah, I am buying right now, but patience is the thing we need, because eventually I do think that we are going to be breaking out bullish. Now anyways guys, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well, definitely make sure to be checking out that link down below, because over on Margex, you can right now be claiming a free $50 on your initial sign up. On top of that, whenever you deposit $100, you are going to be eligible for another $50. So definitely make sure to be checking out these bonuses. And also on top of that, if you do use my code down below, you are going to be eligible for another 20% on top of whatever you are going to be depositing. So if you deposit $1,000, you are going to be getting another $200 completely for free. And also using that code, you can be covering up to 50% of your trading fees. So definitely, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself, make sure to be checking out that link down below. Anyways, Bitcoin in that larger time frame is still just consolidating over here inside of this very bullish consolidation. I do think that regardless of what is going to be happening in that short term, if we are either first going to be hitting this support or not, we are eventually going to be seeing this breakout towards the upside. Eventually, I do think that we are going to be breaking out. That's why I'm saying patience is the thing we need right now. Still, the Bitcoin volatility is sitting at all-time lows. The stock market is already hitting new all-time highs. I think that Bitcoin is going to be next. So that is, once again, why I'm saying patience is the thing we are needing right now. But anyways, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.